He wanted to ask a question from Gurudev. He did pranam and told, I want to know something. Please, if I am qualified, then you can give answer. And if not, it depends fully on you. If I am qualified, why? You should answer. His Gurudev became very happy. When I joined Math, my spiritual life, with Gurudev, I never become silent. Something asking. So many questions and questions. And he never became distant. He became always very happy, and patiently he used to satisfy me by his answers, by logic. He never used so much a slope. Sloks running after him, following him. Only logic. So many kinds of it. Param Pujyapad Siddhar Maharaj and my Guru Maharaj, always with logic, so many logic. Sometimes Siddhar Maharaj used to defeat my Gurudev, and my Gurudev sometimes answering his questions and defeated him. And like this, sometimes balance there, sometimes balance here. And all other devotees used to hear very patiently and enjoying their discussion. So, his Guru became very happy. He asked a question. There is one God. No? All living entities have come from Him. I know that the religion should be one of whole world. Because God is one. And we are all souls. So this dharma should be one. But I see that there are so many differences everywhere in dharma. So many very high learned scholars, they are preaching about dharma, religion. But different modes. Their teachings are different. So I want to know, what is really the dharma of living entity? And why these gurus, acharyas, are explaining in different ways? If the religion is one, without second, why they are not preaching one religion? So, Shankaracharya had told another thing. Srila Vyasdev has told something. Not Buddha. Before that, Sad Darshanacharya, Jaimini, Kapil. Why they have told like so? Even why Christians have different opinions. We different. Muslim, kill all those who are not Muslim. All they are kafirs. So that must be killed. And that is now a big problem. What name? Laden or Taliban and Laden. They want to make whole world, universe, even sun and moon and everyone to Muslim. And if they are not, then kafir and they should be killed. This is the problem now. Biggest problem. After hearing his question, Babaji became very happy. Very good question, very good question. You are very fortunate. I'm not perfect, but as much I know, I'm telling you, a guru cannot tell that I am perfect. Only who is perfect? pure, perfect Krishna. And he has told all these things in Gita. And this is the real dharma, transcendental dharma of all the jivas in the whole world universe. Only one that. He had not told Hindu dharma, Muslim dharma, Brahma dharma and what others. He has told dharma of religion of living entity. So, have a book? You should tell that chapter. No, that extension.
Paramhans Babaji Maharaj meditated upon the lotus feet of Bhagavan Sri Krishna Chaitanya and began to speak. O most fortunate one, I shall describe to you the principles of dharma as far as my knowledge allows. An object is called a vastu, and its eternal nature is known as its nitya dharma or eternal religion. Nature arises from the elementary structure of an object. By Krishna's desire, when an object is formed, a particular nature is inherent in that structure as an eternal concomitant factor. This nature is the nitya dharma of the object.
Today's drama play any? Huh? Only 5 minutes. I wanted that good drama plays like Bejar and in India. Not today? Not today. What? No. That should be ready. When Aranya Maharaj and Arsa Maharaj left drama play and all things go in ruin. At that time drama of very high class of drama. And qualified person used to do. Oh, what he told? Without any help of book, you should tell. The essence of that thing. Understanding? So that very simple language that all can understand.
Premdas Babaji is explaining what is Dharma. Nitya Dharma is the eternal nature of any object. An object is called a vastu, something that exists. At the time that it comes into existence, the concomitant factor of its existence, along with it coming into existence, it has a nature. This nature is called the eternal nature of that thing. There are two things that are eternal, or vastava vastu. One is God Himself, Krishna Himself, and one is the jiva. Everything material is called avastava vastu, or temporary. But even material things have their eternal nature, and the living entity also has his eternal nature. When that eternal nature is covered by some artificial circumstance, like we come to this material world, our eternal nature as servant of Krishna is covered, and we begin to identify with this body. I am Australian, I'm a lady, I'm a man, I'm a kangaroo, or anything. So that distorted nature, which is not the actual nature of the jiva, after some period of time, we think that that is the eternal nature, but that is the illusion. Just like water is the eternal, liquidity is the eternal nature of water. Under certain circumstances, like severe heat or severe cold, that liquidity or that water becomes distorted and it looks like it's ice or it looks like it's steam. It's not really, it's water, but after seeing it for some period of time, we think this is ice or this is steam. Similarly, having been in this material world since time immemorial, we accept some temporary nature as ourselves, whereas actually our Nitya Dharma, eternal nature, is to serve Krishna. So that religion which teaches that we are the eternal servant of Krishna and gives the proper philosophy of the soul, that is the one Dharma, Sanatana Dharma, or eternal service of Krishna.
Thank you. Try to understand. There are two things. One, Jad and Chetan. Jad and Chetan. What?
One is conscious, one is
Unconscious. What we see from eyes, what we feel from our intelligence, what we can touch, we can see, we can hear, all are what? Huh? They are not transcendental. They are jad, material. And those things which are not seen by these eyes, but there is existence. What? Eternal existence, forever. No change. No change. And those who have free, willing, independence, oh, these are Chetan, consciousness. What I told, Prabhu? What I told? You, Prabhu? What I told?
just very quickly, that all that can be perceived with the eye and the senses is actually not conscious. It is unconscious. It is not spirit. Because the senses,
What we are seeing, oh you all, this body is not,
it is not conscious. We can't perceive spirit with our working senses. The spirit lies beyond our working senses. All we're seeing is the material form.
yes, like an ant, very small, but they have free will. And they can realize happiness and sorrow, everything. This body never, because soul is here, that is why we are feeling something. We are walking and doing so many things. But if no soul is there, we cannot realize anything. So free will, independence will, and the anubhuti of sukh and dukh, experience of happiness and sorrow, suffering, where there is, this is called conscious. These conscious things are two. One soul and other is super soul. These souls are told, eternal servant, part and parcel. And super soul is called Supreme Lord, Krishna himself. So there is a relation between these souls and whether they will be in India or in America, Australia, Africa, New Zealand, here and there. Even in China, Russia. There is no two gods. Australian God, Indian God, Christians God, Buddha's God. Buddha has no God. They have no soul. How they are living, they cannot know. They are like mad persons, mad dogs, always busy. But for what is busy, he has no life of goal. He is running on the road very quickly. I told that, where you are going? Oh, I have not time to go. And he went some this destination, and he saw a milestone, and he quickly posturing, and quickly turn. Oh, where you are going? Oh, I have no time to tell. So we are like that. Buddhas are like this. But there is no goal, no life, nothing. But nowadays, Buddha is going on here and there. Because all wants sense gratification. So dog like and bitches, they always like doing. So all are appreciating and all are attracting in both the dharma. But I pray you all not to go there. This is the assemblance of all mad persons. So, what I was telling, I forget. So, there are no Indian gods separate, English and Christians and all others. God is one. And where all the living entities are all souls. No difference between here souls and in dogs, in cats, in rats, in ants. Even in grasses and creepers, same soul is there. By their past activities, they are in different species of life and they are taking the fruit of what they have done. They have forgotten Krishna. So, the relation between super soul and these souls, part and parcel, is called prem. Only prem, nothing else. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came to give this love and affection, prem to this world, whole world. And this is really the reason of whole universe, whole living entity. And we have forgotten, and that is why we are suffering so much. And you will have to suffer. So try to chant more, to be attracted and to associate more, that in very this life you should give up all these things and be happy forever. So he is telling all these things. Today, we are stopping our classes, finishing our classes. So one kirtan should be done and she should be ready to dance for a moment. Gaur Premanande. Without love of Krishna, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came only to give this love and affection to all. He gave to tigers and bears in the way to Vrindavan. He gave love and affection to trees and creepers even, to Jagai and Madhai. So I have come only to remember you to be happy like this and follow that very religion.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Short announcement.
You should make a
Srimati
very soon. And
Chamarani
very soon.
Didi
I don't
is
want to.
asking, requesting
What she will do?
any devotees who are available, who has interest and time, help her please. She's transcribing all Gurudev's lectures, making them available to distribute on internet. We request you, anyone who wants to help can contact Srimati Chamarani Didi and Radhika Dasi. What is Radhika Dasi? Raise your hand. They will be very happy, and you will be also very happy to relish this nectar day and night, like Chamarani Didi. Thank you. Then Prabhu, another short announcement. Sunday morning, tomorrow, Saturday, Sunday morning, anyone who has requested for Diksha will come on Sunday morning at 8 o'clock in the morning. Thank you.
For the pleasure of Srila Gurudeva and all assembled Vaishnavas, Srimati Gopali Devi Dasi has been training the young ladies of the community here over the last few months in a very nice Vedic Nataka, or spiritual dance depicting the pastimes of Sri Krishna and Srimati Radhika and all gopis. We beg all the Vaishnavas to please forgive us for any discrepancy in our performance. So our desire is only to give pleasure to the Vaishnavas. So this dance is depicting Sri Krishna playing on his transcendental flute and attracting all gopis and Srimati Radhika to come and dance and play with him in the forests of Vrindavan. So without further ado, we'll adjust our positions, and if someone could turn the lights out in the back, then this play will go for about 5 minutes. Then afterwards, after Srila Gurudeva has finished, we will have Gaura Aarti here, and then Prasadam back at the temple in Brisbane Street. Jai Gaura Premanandi. Haribol.